You weren't born to the epic soundtrack of Ennio Morricone. You were born in a filthy shack in Texas, 1850. The only music you hear is the wind howling through the cracks in the wall. Outside, it's nothing but dust, cows, and the looming threat of the Civil War. Your career starts at age 5. Your job title? Manure technician. You shovel cow shut from dawn until dusk. Forget romance. This is your reality. Breakfast is beans, lunch is beans, dinner is beans with a side of lard. Your stomach rumbles louder than a cannon. Biological warfare is your first weapon. Fast forward to 1865. Your dad comes back from the Civil War, minus one leg, angry, drunk, and broken. You are 15 years old. He teaches you the only rule that matters in the West. Shoot first. He hands you a Colt Army Model 1860. Look at this thing. It's heavy. 44 caliber. It's not a modern pistol. It's a cap and ball nightmare. You have to load powder, ball, and percussion cap into each chamber manually. It takes forever. In a firefight, you have exactly 6 chances to live. If you miss, you're dead before you can reload. Welcome to adulthood. At 15, you get your first vehicle, a Mustang. Not the car, the horse. And it's a vicious, biting beast that hates you. It's not your friend, it's transportation that eats more than you do. You are in the saddle for 16 hours a day. Your ass isn't just sore, it's rubbed raw, bleeding into your jeans. Hemorrhoids aren't a joke here, they are an occupational hazard. You don't walk with that cool wide stance for style. You walk like that because your body is permanently deformed by the saddle. Your main tool isn't a gun, it's a lasso, a rope made of raw rawhide. Use it wrong, get your thumb caught in a loop, and snap, it rips your finger clean off. Now, the job, the long drive. You are pushing 2,000 head of cattle from Texas to Kansas. That's 3 months of choking on dust just to earn pennies. That bandana on your face, it's not fashion, it's a respirator. Without it, your lungs fill with pulverized manure and dirt. You sleep on the ground, your pillow is your saddle, your blanket is the sky. Every morning you have to shake the scorpions out of your boots before you put them on. Let's talk about morning routine. Cowboy coffee. It's black as oil and thick as tar. You don't drink it, you practically eat it with a spoon. The rule is, if a horseshoe doesn't float in it, it's too weak. You haven't showered in 2 months. Lice are your only pets. You scratch so hard you tear your own skin off. The only way to kill them is to boil your clothes in a pot over the fire. But lice are the least of your worries. You are crossing Comanche territory. They are defending their land, and for you, they are a nightmare. You sleep with one eye open and your hammer cocked. Yes, they take scalps. But let's be honest, white scalp hunters do the same thing. The government pays $50 for an indigenous scalp. It's a business built on blood. Finally, you see it on the horizon. Abilene, Kansas. The end of the trail. Civilization. It has a railroad, saloons, and women. You just got paid. It's time to burn it all. First stop, the bathhouse. The water turns black the moment you step in. You shave off your beard along with a colony of lice. For the first time in months, you look like a human being. You feel like a king, so you spend like one. You buy new boots with spurs and a genuine Stetson hat. That hat costs 3 months of your salary, but you don't care. Ponting is more important than eating. You hit the saloon. You order rot gut whiskey, grain alcohol mixed with tobacco, pepper, and sometimes gunpowder. One sip burns a hole straight through your stomach lining. You sit down at a poker table. Across from you is a professional, a card sharp. He has 5 aces up his sleeve and a derringer in his boot. You're a sucker. By midnight, you've lost everything. Your money, your horse, and even your shiny new boots. You wake up the next morning in a stable, sleeping in hay. No money for beans. Your stomach is stuck to your spine. You have hit rock bottom. You have to do the unthinkable. You sell your saddle. In the West, a cowboy without a horse and saddle is just a bum. It's a disgrace. You walk out of town, dragging your feet in the dust. You still have your Colt. Honest work is gone. Hunger puts a dark thought in your head. This gun is also a tool for making money. You find other losers just like you, a gang. They aren't friends, they are accomplices. The leader is a psychopath who quotes the Bible while slitting throats. The target, a Wells Fargo Stagecoach. Infographic time. The box is under the driver's seat. Inside is gold and mail. The problem? The shotgun messenger. A guard with a sawed-off 10-gauge double-barrel shotgun. At 20 yards, that buckshot will turn your head into pink mist. You ambush them by dropping a tree on the road. Cliché, but it works. You scream, wave your gun. The terrified driver throws the box. You smash the lock. Inside, no gold bars, just paper, letters, and cheap watches. You risked your life for $50 split 5 ways. Congratulations! Your face is now on a poster. Wanted. Reward. $100. Dead or alive. Now every stranger is a potential assassin looking for a payday. The sheriff gathers a posse, a group of volunteers. Farmers and shopkeepers grab their rifles to hunt you down like a rabid wolf. Your horse collapses from exhaustion, foaming at the mouth. You steal a fresh one from a farm. That's horse thievery, a crime punishable by hanging on the spot without a trial. You flee into the Badlands, a maze of red rocks and canyons. No water, but the sheriff won't follow you here. At night, you cough into a rag. It comes back bloody. Consumption, tuberculosis. In the Wild West, bacteria kill more men than bullets. Doc Holliday wouldn't lie to you. You are starving. You find a buffalo wallow, a mud pit of urine and dirt. You drink it. Mythbuster. You cannot drink water from a cactus. Cactus juice is acidic. It causes vomiting and diarrhea, dehydrating you faster. You catch a rattlesnake, cut off the head, and roast it. It tastes like tough chicken full of bones. The vultures are circling. They know you are weak. Stagecoaches are chump change. The real money is on the train. The Union Pacific. Armored car, safes, armed guards. You decide to go big. You use a red lantern to stop the train at night. The engineer thinks it's an emergency. Screeching brakes. To open the safe, you need dynamite. Nitro sweats in the heat. One drop falls and you're just a pair of smoking boots. Boom! You use too much powder. The safe opens, but the money is incinerated. You stand there coughing in a cloud of burning dollars. Enter the Pinkertons, a private corporate army. They don't catch criminals. They liquidate them. They carry Winchester 1873 rifles, the gun that won the West. 15 rounds in the magazine. They fire 5 times faster than your old Colt. A shot rings out from nowhere. You feel a sledgehammer hit your shoulder. You're hit. The lead bullet mushrooms inside you, shattering bone into splinters. No doctor here. One-Eyed Joe, the drunkest guy in your gang, is your surgeon. Anesthesia? Whiskey. Half for you, half for the wound. He digs around with dirty fingers. You pass out from the pain. To stop the bleeding, he pours gunpowder into the hole and lights it. Flash. The smell of cooking meat. You are alive, but maggots are now eating the dead flesh in your wound. Don't remove them. They are saving you from gangrene. The leader of your gang is losing his mind. He thinks you're all Pinkerton spies. He stares at the fire, muttering, hand hovering over his gun. You don't sleep anymore. You know your friends might kill you in your sleep for the reward money on your head. Then, the trap snaps shut. A box canyon. Pinkerton's behind you. One-Eyed Joe hits you on the back of the head. He sold you out for a lighter sentence. Classic. You wake up tied like a Christmas turkey. They haul you to Fort Smith to face Judge Isaac Parker. His nickname? The Hanging Judge. He has hanged more men than the plague. The trial takes 10 minutes. Verdict, guilty. Sentence, Yuma Territorial Prison, Arizona, the hottest place in the USA. The granite walls turn the prison into an oven. They shave your head and burn your clothes. You are no longer Billy the Kid. You are number 349. You wear striped pajamas like a clown. A 20-pound iron ball is chained to your leg. Every step is a workout. You break rocks for no reason other than to break your spirit. The stone dust accelerates your tuberculosis. You cough blood on the rocks. Welcome to hell. Your mother writes you a letter. She thinks you're a rich farmer. The guard reads it aloud and tears it up in front of you. The governor signs the order. Friday the 13th. No last meal of steak and whiskey, just the same watery bean slop. You will die with gas in your stomach. A priest mumbles a prayer while checking his watch. He's late for lunch. You are given a dead man's suit. Cheap, black, 2 sizes too big. You look like a scarecrow. They drag you up the 13 steps. The gallows is a machine. A trapdoor, a lever, a rope greased with fat. The hangman prides himself on the math. Calculate the drop. Too short? You strangle to death slowly. Too long? It rips your head off. Today, the hangman is drunk. He miscalculated. Click. The trapdoor opens. You fall. The rope snaps tight, but your neck doesn't break. You are suffocating. It's called the hangman's jig. Your legs kick frantically for air that isn't there. It takes 10 minutes for you to die. The crowd is bored. They shout, "Pull his legs!" Finally, darkness. You are buried in Boot Hill. No marble, just a wooden board. At night, body snatchers dig you up. They sell your skeleton to a doctor. You end up in the corner of a pharmacy, a display model. Game over. Level reached, 26 years old. Status, dead. Cause, stupidity. You lived a short, dirty, pointless life. Financial report, stolen, $400. Earned honestly, $150. Total, $550. That's less than the Undertaker makes in a month. Where did it go? 80% whiskey, 10% ammo, 10% fines. You spent $0 on soap. Kill count. In movies, you kill hundreds. In reality, maybe one person. You weren't John Wick. You were just a desperate robber with bad aim. Who is the cowboy today? The trucker. A loner living in a cabin, eating fast food, hauling cargo across the continent, hating cops. You had a horse. He has a Volvo. Your risk was a noose. His is a deadline. But he will live to be old. You burned out young. Hollywood lied to us. Clint Eastwood, clean-shaven and cool. If you saw a movie about the real you, you'd die laughing. Real cowboys were black, Mexican, vaqueros, and white outcasts. They didn't have duels at high noon. They shot people in the back. Your name is forgotten. Your Colt, bought for $15, sold at auction today for $1 million. People pay for the myth, not the man. You chased the horizon, but you never caught it. Freedom was a mirage. See you in hell, partner.